Hi, this is Elizabeth Tryon, and you're listening to the People's Showcase.
All right. Hello, everybody. This is Dean. Welcome to the People's Showcase. The song you've just heard is Ooh La La from Adriana Kaegi, and our beautiful star is with us to answer your questions in the chat room and take calls from you. So all of our fans, please call in and don't be shy. She's a great person. Hi, Adriana. Are you on the line?
Hello there.
Well, how are you?
I'm great. Nice to be on your show.
Yeah, well, I'm so happy you're here. It's a real pleasure. Can you tell everybody your name and a little bit about yourself and your websites and stuff?
Sure. My name is Adriana Kaegi. You may know me from a band called Kid Creole and the Coconuts. I helped co-found way back when in the early 80s. And I also sang backup on U2's War LP, amongst many other things I've done in my life. And you can find out all the information, new videos, and listen to my brand new album, which is actually my first solo album ever, and it's called Tag, and you just heard Ooh La La from that. There's also a music video for Ooh La La featuring the fabulous saxophone playing of the famous Charlie Lagan. And you can see all of that on my website, AdrianaKaegi.com.
That's wonderful. So you actually performed with U2 also, huh?
No, I didn't perform with U2. I sang backup on 2 songs on the War LP with the other 2 Coconuts.
Ah, okay. So now I understand that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that.
I love the work you did with King Creole. That's so cool. But I'm really happy that you come out with your own album. You know, and that Ooh La La is what song on the Tagged album? Is that #1 song or is that?
You know, there's 3 songs that are equally as popular. One of them is C'est ma vie, which is in French, and it's basically translated as "It's my life and I do what I want."
Okay. Well, I have that on here, so later if you want to listen to it and tell people about it, we can listen to C'est la vie.
Yeah, that would be great. And Ooh La La is also getting a lot of play, and another song that's really jazzy and kind of 60s, and it's called Is It Love? And I co-wrote that with Vivian Goldman, who is a punk professor and world-renowned music critic and journalist.
Oh, wow. Well, we have that one, too, so later on, if you want to tell people about that one, we can play it and then talk about it and stuff.
That'd be great.
I just noticed Vincent Bissell has joined us in the chat room. Maybe he'll call in later and speak to you. And I've had a couple of other people hit the switchboard, but they hung up. So hopefully we'll get some more callers here in a little bit.
Yeah.
When did you first get the inspiration to write this album, Tagged? When?
It happened in 2 phases. Many years ago, not too many, let's say 5 years ago, I really want to do a solo album and make my own kind of music, and I just assembled all my favorite kind of sounds, artists, songs, any kind of music I've listened to that has inspired me the most in my life. Yeah. And I analyzed what that sound was, and I basically went in the studio and started writing songs and recorded them partially electronically and also with some fabulous musicians right here in New York City.
Oh, okay.
And that project didn't really go anywhere because no record company wanted to sign me at that time, and they didn't think the music was very commercial. Since then, the whole landscape has changed a lot, thank God, in my favor, obviously, where I can now release an album and sell it directly to my fan base via iTunes, Amazon, and eMusic. And I no longer need a record company telling me it's not commercial.
Yeah, isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, it's wonderful. I have nothing against record companies. They do serve their purpose. But for artists like me who are in it to make the music they love and not to, become billionaires at it, not that that would be a terrible thing, but, in the end of the day, I'm really doing this for the love of it. And so the second part happened when I realized, hey, I can put out my own music. I have a fan base out there. Why not try it? You don't know what's going to happen unless you try it. So I went in and I wrote some more songs, and some of them I did on GarageBand, believe it or not.
That's cool.
And added them to the album, and I worked with Patrick Grant, who mastered it and pulled it all together to make it sound like it's all the same album. And I put it out there and hired Ariel to help me with the online PR. And she's a sweetheart. And, the rest, well, it's not history yet, but it's history in the making. I don't know to what extent, but so far the response has been really overwhelming for me because I didn't expect anything.
Yeah. Well, Ariel's got a wonderful publicity company. I think that you're going to go far with her. I know if everybody doesn't know that Ariel Publicity is bringing Adriana to you today, by the way, and she can be found here on BlogTalk Radio as well.
And I suggest any musician who can afford her and should hire her, because she can get wonderful. Your music to the right audience. And that's what it's all about, target marketing your music.
Yeah. Right now on Ariel, it says best of the month on Amazon and number 6 on Reverb. Has those changed any?
No, actually, the best of the month of Amazon, I got that before I even hired Ariel, and I have no idea how in the world I got this. It must be some person up at Amazon whose job it is to listen to all the new music that comes in, who maybe an old Kid Creole fan, or maybe some young guy who just really liked the album.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never found out how I got that. Do you believe it?
I think anybody that hears your music is going to love it, because I mean, you know, I for one like every genre of music there is, and your music is described as, let me find this here. Your music is described as electronica, chill out, dance, down tempo, and lounge music, and those fit right in perfectly with what I like to do. And what's so beautiful about it is you're a star quality performer. You know.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. I don't know. Now, I heard a rumor that at some point in time you may even do some performances with the Coconuts. Is that true?
I'm always open for it. There's nothing planned, but you know, we're all good friends. We're all on Facebook. We all talk to each other, and you never know.
Yeah, well, I got to tell you, I loved you guys as the Coconuts, and I love you even more as a single. So, you know, whatever you guys come up with in the future will just make me happy.
Oh, that's wonderful to hear.
Well, that's how I feel, you know. Vincent Bissell says to tell you hi from the chat room.
Oh, tell him hi. And the other Coconuts still look fantastic, by the way.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. Oh, you guys did so many fun things. You know, I watched some of the YouTubes even that I had never seen before. And I even mentioned to the Mellencamp's about you, and they said, "Oh yeah, we remember her, but we weren't, you know." And I thought that was kind of cool, you know.
Yeah, well, I'm a big fan of his work as well.
Yeah.
He definitely, you know, is a big household name everywhere in the world.
Yeah. All right. Well, what would you like to tell the people? Is there anything you would like to tell them?
I would like to tell the people that the next song that I would like you to play, can I request that?
Yes, you certainly can.
Cool. Is Roulette.
Roulette?
Yes,
all
Roulette
right.
is very dear to me because the tagline for my album is down-tempo, upscale down-tempo music for the recently unemployed.
Uh-huh.
And some of the songs deal with that unemployed issue or feeling of, you know, what we're feeling these days. And Roulette is a song that I wrote with that feeling in mind, but it's uplifting. It's life ain't nothing but a game. Place your bet.
Very cool.
And what I have to say to that before you play it is sometimes losing your job can be a blessing in disguise because it will force you to do something you never had the guts to do.
Absolutely.
And that may just be the thing that you were born to do. So.
Absolutely, yeah.
As
a matter of fact, I had that to happen to me one time. I lost a job and immediately I found a better job, you know.
Yeah, see?
So it's never a loss. Anything's never a loss. Every day we wake up and we start anew again, you know.
Exactly.
All right, well, let's play Roulette, and then we'll ask you for some afterthoughts on it when it finishes.
Should change and rearrange it.
Hello? Hello?
Adriana, I had my mic on mute and didn't know what I was talking to you, and you couldn't hear me. I'm sorry.
Not a problem. Little technical difficulties happens in the best of families.
Yeah, I'm not even sure how much dead air we got. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. Gave people a chance to reflect of the song they just heard.
Yeah, that was what I was going to ask you after the song, and it was how do you reflect on that? I mean, do you can you tell me a little bit about what you think about that song whenever you hear it?
I'm a very positive person. I've lived a roller coaster life, and I probably continue living that roller coaster life. But I happen to like roller coaster rides, so you never know what's around the corner when it goes up or when it goes down. But just fasten your seatbelts and enjoy the ride. That's all I can say, and that's what this song is all about.
That's how I feel
about it. Life ain't nothing but a game, or life ain't nothing but a roller coaster. So, you know.
That's exactly how I feel about things, too.
Yeah, you just got to stay positive at all times.
Yes, it's a very good message for people to hear, actually, you know. Okay, well, I understand that you actually began your career in Sweden. And
no,
can you tell us a little? Switzerland.
Yeah,
oh.
In Zurich. That's where
Zurich.
That's where Polanski is in jail today.
Oh, yeah.
Polanski.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Roman
Polanski, yep. He's in my hometown.
Wow.
Bars.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Well, if you have anything you want to say about that, please say it, because we like to bring things to people's attention on stuff like that.
I think it is very suspicious and bizarre to bring somebody to justice so many years later, calling him a fugitive when he was very open. He was traveling openly and living openly forever and ever and ever. If anybody wanted to have really caught him or brought him to justice, they could have done that a long time ago. So I don't understand really the timing of it all. It's not that I'm against him being brought to justice, but I just don't understand the timing.
Yeah. It's pretty hard to understand, isn't it? I don't know. Is there anything a person could actually do to help him? I mean, is there things that can be done to help him to maybe get out of this? Is that what it's all about?
That's what it takes, and that's what it's all about.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get on now with your beginning of your career in Switzerland. At what age did you start singing?
Well, I started dancing first.
Did you?
Yeah, I started dancing at 7, and I choreographed my first piece at 10. I made my own costumes. My grandmother taught me how to do that. And at 16, I wanted to go to New York and study entertainment, but my mother said, no way, you have to learn something to fall back onto in case it doesn't work out. Very smart mom I had. So I went to business school for 2 years, came to New York, and studied with Lee Strasberg, Alvin Ailey, and Martha Graham, some American talents. And,
oh, my goodness.
And I stayed at the Chelsea Hotel and got inducted into the in crowd by Syl Sylvain from the New York Dolls.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, and I was only 18 years old then.
Wow. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, Levi Kinzig just joining us in the chat room and says to tell you hello.
Oh, hello there.
Hi, Levi. Vince is in there too still.
Cool.
Okay, so you're at the Chelsea Hotel. Where do we go from there? Where did you...
Well, as I was studying, I also went out at night, of course, as a young person would, in New York City, exploring nightlife at Studio 54, and I met my favorite band at that time was Dr. Bizarre's Original Savannah Band. And one of the members was August Darnell, who was the brother of Stony Browder, the leader of the band, and he also wrote all these fabulous lyrics and played bass in that group. And we fell in love, got married, and started Kid Creole and the Coconuts together with Cody Mundy, who was also a member of Dr. Bazard's original Savannah band.
Oh, cool. So August was King Creole then.
Kid Creole, yes, he was.
Kid Creole, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's wonderful. And you guys got married?
Yes. And we stayed married for 7 years, and we toured together and, created magic.
Yeah, you absolutely did. I saw a couple of your shows, and in one you were doing Ricky and Lucy, and I loved that so much.
Yeah, we did a lot of Ricky and Lucy. A lot of skits. It was very theatrical, really cool theatrical recording act.
Yeah, you guys were so cool. I loved it.
Thank you.
It's about the cutest thing I ever seen, really. And it's hard to capture Lucy Arnaz anyway, because she was such a stupendous performer herself.
Oh yeah, she was amazing.
And what was so really
shows,
Yeah, what was so really cool is you had her down right to the mimic. I mean, that really takes talent, believe me.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So after you and Kid Creole formed the Coconuts, how many different places did you play with that? I mean, did you go to Hollywood and things like that?
Oh, we played all over the world. We played for presidents and kings, and we played for Lady Di in London. We went to Japan, to China, everywhere. You name it. And we were touring 9 months out of the year.
Yeah, that's so wonderful. I was pretty sure you did. I just wanted to ask you to confirm it. I saw some of your filmography and stuff like that, and it was just a whole lot of fun. Yeah,
it was great fun. It was exhausting, but a lot of fun. And, it's a time of my life I will never forget. And I had the foresight to document a lot of my journey on video camera, and I put together a documentary film that I'm hoping to release one of these days soon. The film is actually finished, but I just need to take care of some loose ends.
Yeah. So do you have any idea when that documentary will be released? Because I want to see it.
I don't know. It's just a matter of raising additional funds to pay for all the licensing costs, really. You can see the trailer on YouTube. It's called Kid Creole and My Coconuts.
Okay.
And I have written a book together with Vivian Goldman with the same name, Kid Creole and My Coconuts, the book that we are currently shopping around.
Okay.
So it is our 30th anniversary coming up.
Oh, my goodness.
It's been 30 years since we found a Kid Creole and the Coconuts. So I figured for that occasion, I would like to have the film out and the book out. And Kid Creole's coming out with a new album as well. And Cody Mundy, little Cody Mundy, also is or has just released a new album.
Yeah, I understand you and Cody Mundy are good friends.
Oh yeah, we're very good friends. He's very nice.
I'm gonna bring up this Kid Creole and the Coconuts video, and okay, I'm gonna pop that in the chat room so the chat room people can see your video. I'll try to read the address to the crowd. No, it's too complicated. I can't do it. I'll post it on the show description so they can see it later.
I mean, anytime you go to YouTube, just type in Kid Creole and the Coconuts, and you see tons of videos.
Oh yeah.
People post.
I've watched some of.
Even new videos that stuff I don't even have, and I thought I had pretty much everything. It just pops up. It's amazing.
I know.
And fans find me on Facebook and they say, "Hey, I have this, I have that," and they send it to me. It's wonderful. So I'm just trying to get all the archives together and have one.
Yeah, that would be really fun if you had it all together in one place, like say your website or something.
Yeah,
and
that's That's exactly what we're working on.
Yeah, that would be just like the greatest thing in the world, because everybody can just visit your website and just see it all.
It's also good, you know, for students. I was a guest teacher at NYU at the Clive Davis department not long ago, where students study the music business and to be, you know, professional musicians. And they were just absolutely enthralled with all the information that I was giving them. What it was like in those days, and, you know, being a woman, and what we had to live through, the barriers we had to break. And you know, today this is all taken for granted, and they were just really, really into it, and they just loved going on YouTube and finding out more about why we were the best life act in the world at that time. Yeah.
Well, you know, I remember the 80s really well, and it was a very hard time for women, because we had just come out of the revolution and people weren't understanding what was going on. And then we had new things happening, and women had a really hard time at first, I think, in the 80s, because they were expected to be a certain way, you know, and they had to redefine. Yeah, they had to redefine what they were, you know.
Well, another thing we had to redefine, you know, if you recall, the radio stations were extremely segregated in the sense that, you know, either you were an R&B act, or you were a pop group, or you were Latin, or you were classical, or you were jazz. And there comes Kid Creole and the Coconuts, and we just mixing all musical styles. And if you look at the group, we're all mixed up nationally as well. You have really every religion, every nationality on the stage, and you know, it was the industry didn't really know what to make of us here in America, because they were so, you know, we didn't really fall into any box. We fell in between boxes, whereas in Europe it was much different. So in America we always had a cult status, whereas in Europe we broke big time mainstream, because there the radio stations don't have that kind of segregation. They just play music. They just play the kind of music they like, and they liked what they heard, and that was the big difference. So for us, being an American band, it was kind of frustrating not to have made it as big in our home country as we did elsewhere.
Yeah. Well, what you just said is very important nowadays, especially because as you said, you were a mix of nationalities and religions, and you were very successful, and you got along together very well, and you were very popular with it, and that just goes to show people. And I want to make a point with this. That just goes to show people that when people love each other, they can hold together, even if they are different nationalities and different religions. You know, basically, in my opinion, we're all one. You know, and that's a very good point towards that, actually.
Well, not only that do we hold it together, we learn from each other.
Exactly.
It is wonderful to be with people who are different and find out what makes them different. Why do they think differently? And not judge them, but listen to them and learn from them.
Absolutely,
I think that is the key to getting along. With your neighbor, with other nations, and that's the only way we could ever have peace, if we do that.
Absolutely. That's exactly what it'll take. Every time a great person like yourself says something, I hold on to every word, you know, and I think it's important for people to listen to people like yourself, because you've been there, you've lived it, you know. I mean, I know people. I've got a friend named Mike Vaught in West Virginia. He's never been out of West Virginia, but he's the greatest guy in the world, you know, and he doesn't know about other people, you know, and part of the reason why I have him here on the show sometimes is to introduce him to different people, you know. That's one of the big things. I want to say something to Levi in the audience. Hey, Levi, call in and talk to Adriana, man. She's a great lady, and it'll be your only chance, because she's really busy, and I don't know if I can get her back on the show again or not.
Hey, Levi.
Hi, Levi.
Are you there?
We're putting the pressure on you, buddy.
You want to talk to someone in New York?
Levi's great, man. He's a genius, almost.
Really? What does he do?
Yeah. He's a website designer, and he owns a hosting company.
Oh, great.
And and he's got a website called sources of abundance where he tutors people on how to make their lives better. He's really he's really a very smart fellow.
We all need that advice, how to make our lives better.
Absolutely, yeah. All right, where were we at in our conversation? Do you want to play another piece of music?
Yeah, speaking of
play?
The same mood like roulette and the kind of advice that I like to share from my experiences would be a song called What You Gonna Do When the Money Runs Out?
All right, let me see if I can find that here.
It's called
What You Got? Let's see, when the money runs out.
When the money runs out.
All right. Is there anything you want to tell us?
The lyrics. They're quite fun.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to tell us about it before I start it?
No, just listen to it and enjoy it.
All right. Well, here comes When the Money Runs Out by Adriana Kaegi.
Perfect.
You're like a funny kind of tragedy, a very bittersweet.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Hello, this is Adriana. You can find my new album Tag on AdrianaKaegi.com.
I had to put your website. I had to put your website in there. Levi says he's putting his kids to bed. He's going to call and say hi to you after he gets through putting the kids to bed. But what I wanted to say is I know we have live listeners that we're not seeing. So if anybody out there wants to speak with Adriana, please feel free to call in and speak with her. Our beautiful star is here, and she's come so she can answer your questions and chat with you. So please call in if you're listening. And so back to you, Adriana. When the money runs out, what inspired you to write that?
I was in the subway before I wrote that song, and I saw somebody read a book called Till Death Do Us Part.
Uh-huh.
And I thought, wow, what an interesting concept. Because I assume that a lot of people do get divorced because of monetary reasons. But then when you go and get married, you say, until death do us part. And isn't it that you promise to stick it out and be there for each other no matter what? So I kind of wrote that song. I personally do not believe in marriage. I've been married 7 years, and I'm happily divorced and happily unmarried since 10 years living with my partner. So that's just my personal point of view.
Yeah.
But and I know sometimes things get rough and people lose their jobs, and it does bring a lot of stress into the household, obviously. But I think that is a time when you need to hug each other and tell each other it's going to be all right. And as long as everybody does everything possible that they can to have money come in one way or another, whether it's by reaching out and asking friends or relatives for a loan, or, trying to do something new, venturing out into areas they've never dared to venture out in. It's stick together. That's my message. Stick together.
Yeah.
Even if the money runs out, stick together and you will overcome it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think that's very important for people to know. Now, I've been with my lady for 40 years on and off, and we've had plenty of money problems, as any couple does. But I'm like you. I said if I ever lose her, I'm never going to get married again. I'm just going to date around. 40 years is a long time.
40 years is a long time. Look, I live in New York, and I'm living with the same partner for 10 years, non-married. And most of our friends have gotten married and divorced within the 10 years that we've been together.
Yeah.
And in New York, it's just a faster, pace. And it's like anytime we tell anybody who's been together 10 years, they're like, oh, my God, how do you do that?
God.
Because it's very unlikely that a couple survives that long in New York.
I know. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, but the love is there, and the love is strong, and that's all that matters. And we're both very understanding. He lets me do what I need to do, and is there to support me, and I do the same for him, and I think that's what keeps us together.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, well, we got a little game we like to play with guests. It's called This or That, okay? Mm-hmm. So what we do is we ask you two things, and you tell us which one you prefer and why.
Okay.
So, and what it does is it lets the fans and the viewers and the listeners understand you a little better as a person. And we love to play it because sometimes it gets plumb funny, and then other times it don't. But I'm just going to ask you just little simple questions today because I want to look. Do you like a Mac or a PC?
I'm a Mac girl.
There you go.
In French, I would say, j'aime mon Mac. And that also means I love my guy.
Oh, that's fun. That's a fun thing to learn. Okay, do you like M&M's plain or peanut?
Peanut.
Ooh, me too. All righty. Now, do you like luxury dinners or do you like the little corner cafe?
luxury dinners.
Okay, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I love them too.
I like gourmet food. I love good food.
Let's pretend that you only had $5 to spend on dinner, though. Where would you eat?
Ooh, that's a hard one. $5.
I know.
I would go around the corner to a creperie that just opened up.
Oh, okay.
A French crepe, you know, it's kind of like a very thin pancake that you put in it.
Yeah, you know.
I would go there because that is very natural, filling, and delicious.
Yes. Well, actually, I've got a friend there that lives up in Manhattan. He's got an Italian restaurant up there, and I don't know how to say it in Italian, so I'll tell you how to say it in English. Okay.
Sure.
It's Fat Man Catering, and that's what he makes for me is French crepes. He always makes me French crepes every time I see him.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, he's a very good chef. Okay, let's get on to our next question. These are mostly food questions tonight. Would you prefer Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts?
Starbucks.
Starbucks, yeah, me too. Because it's 50 cents more and you get 10 times better coffee.
Well, for me, it's not. It's really about the quality.
Yeah, it's the quality. Yeah. Here's one from Mike. Actually, he says, "What gets you up in the morning? Is it the rooster?"
The coffee.
The coffee. That's what gets me up too. They want to know if you have any favorite charities.
Yes, the Lagan Music School, and it's a school that I sometimes teach at.
Okay.
It's called LaganMusic.org, and they're fantastic. They give scholarships as well, and they teach young musicians who strive to be professional musicians. They give them all the tools and training to get accepted in the college of their choice, and usually with scholarship. They have 100% success rate, and so I give a lot of my time, and I do a lot of fundraisers with them and for them.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, please
and LaganMusic.org. Now, the founder of that is Charlie Lagan, who used to be the saxophone player of Kid Creole and the Coconuts, who's also starring in my music video Ooh La La, which you can find on my website, AdrianaKaegi.com.
Ah, okay. All right, our next
You see how it all ties together?
Yeah, it's wonderful. I love it. Our next question is do you enjoy winter sports? And I assume by that they weren't
I'm Swiss, of course. I love it.
I thought so. You like skiing?
Yes. I used to race.
Okay.
I used to be a downhill and shine slalom racer.
Oh my goodness, that's wonderful.
Yeah, I like going fast.
I'm kind of. I got several questions here. I'm kind of sorting through them to see the ones that I want to hear. Actually,
go ahead.
A lot of people wrote me. Okay, I want to ask you, who's your favorite internet radio station?
You are, of course.
You know what's so neat about this is you can be heard worldwide, and it can be heard from a download after the show's live.
No, I know. I'm going to promote it. You better send me the link, and I'll put it on my Facebook and Twitter and everywhere.
Yeah, well, I will. I'll send you the player so you can have your episode. You know.
Yeah.
You'll be able to listen to your episode anytime you want. What is your favorite fashion brand?
My favorite fashion brand?
Uh-huh.
Ooh, I don't have a favorite. I like mixing and matching.
Say Ralph Lauren because he's my friend.
I do own quite a few Ralph Lauren pieces.
Do you really?
Mm-hmm. I do. They're always chic and comfortable and very useful. I also like a lot of brands I can't afford, like Chanel.
Yeah. I'd like to get my wife a Chanel dress someday. I might do that one of these days. I don't know. Boy, they're expensive though.
Yeah, and I like American designers like Marc Jacobs and Michael Kors.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Okay, what's our if your life was a song, what song would it be?
C'est ma vie.
C'est la vie?
C'est ma vie. It's my life.
C'est ma vie. It's my life.
Yeah, the song off my album.
All right. Let's check the chat room. Maybe let's see if we got any new people in the chat room. Nope, just Levi and a guest. I was hoping Dorothy Holder would call in from New Zealand because she wanted to speak with you.
I have a lot of fans in Europe, but it's the middle of the night for them, so.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to get you.
We'll be listening to the link to the download later.
Yeah, I'm trying to get you into New Zealand too. I think Dorothy is just about one of the most popular people in New Zealand.
You know, New Zealand has often been compared to Switzerland. They have snowboarders there. I never knew.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. They got some beautiful mountains there. I think Dorothy lives on the beach, but she said behind her there's some really beautiful mountains down there. You know, and she's so cool. She like flies helicopters and stuff.
Oh, wonderful.
You know, you want to do it?
Something I've never done that I still want to do is jump out of an airplane.
Well, my son is a professional. If you ever want to do that, I could probably get him to take you.
Okay, so, cool. That's good to know.
Yeah, he's a professional parachuter.
Great.
He's got over 150 jumps, and he was trained by the Marine Corps as a jump master.
Very good.
Yeah, so we can
fix
you up
a Marine. You must be proud.
Oh yeah, he did really well. Let's play another song. You want to?
Okay.
What would you like to hear?
Well, let's play Is It Love?
If it's love?
Is it love or just a thing?
Okay. Take me just a second to get this list up.
Now we're going into the love mode.
Good.
Speaking
okay.
of
I love the love mode. I love the love mode. I'll send him up there to take you parachuting. How's that sound?
Great.
That's beautiful, Adriana. Who are the musicians that are playing for you?
Micah Goth, who plays the saxophone. There is also a saw player. You know, the saw you use to cut the wood is actually used as a musical instrument, and that's done by Michael Moore. He's from Boston. Sorry, David Moore. And I get confused. I've been watching Michael Moore on television all like every day. Yeah. So fascinating. I can't wait to see the film. And Danny Bloom on bass, and Kevin Tooley on drums.
Kevin Tooley on drums. Wow. I have to check them guys out one of these days.
And the lyrics were written by Vivian Goldman.
Oh, is that right?
Yep. She
wrote
a book. She wrote a great book called Exodus about the making of the Exodus album. She was very good friends with Bob Marley, and she's written many books about him. And she's also a punk professor at NYU.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, you know, I had the funnest thing happen in Washington, D.C. I had a friend up there that was helping me work, and he was Jamaican, you know. Mm-hmm. And he said, let's go to the Jamaican restaurant and have dinner. And I said, okay, let's go, you know. And we went up to this Jamaican restaurant, or Caribbean restaurant, I don't know what you would call it really. But the first thing I saw when I walked in was Bob Marley with a stringer of fish, and he was smiling from ear to ear, you know. And when I got up to the counter to order my food, I asked the lady, I said, do you know Bob Marley? And she said, oh yes, him and my husband used to go fishing together.
Well, you see,
isn't it a small world? Isn't it a small world?
Very small.
It was so much fun, you know. I never had that much fun going out to dinner before, you know.
How do you like the Jamaican food?
I loved it.
Good.
Do you want me to tell you what I had?
Jerk chicken.
No.
What do you have?
Oxtails.
Oxtail. I love oxtail.
I love oxtail
curry
too.
Goat and all that good stuff.
That was the first time I'd ever had it, and it was so wonderful. I mean, it's the best beef. It's the best beef you can have.
Yeah. Well, you know, even though I grew up in Switzerland, my mother used to make oxtail soup all the time.
She did?
Yep.
So that's so
just
cool.
a Jamaican thing.
So they have it in Switzerland as well.
Yep.
That is so cool. I never knew that.
You see?
Hey, will your partner in crime jump in the parachute with you?
I doubt it.
You doubt it?
I doubt
well,
it.
I've never been with my son either because I'm afraid of heights.
Yeah, well, she's adventurous, but she's not exactly the sportive type.
Yeah. I'm not sure that he could take you either because he does what's called a halo jump. And,
that sounds exciting to me.
Well, they either jump from 500 feet or they jump from 10,000.
I'd rather do the 10,000 then.
Yeah, but here's the kicker though: when they jump from 10,000, they don't pull the ripcord till they get to 500 feet.
Oh, okay. I guess he likes the thrill, huh?
Yeah, he's a thrill seeker.
Okay. I can relate.
Yeah, but what he might know some company that's good that could do like a double jump with you, you know, where they strap you over.
Yeah, they have them here in Long Island. I just haven't gotten around to doing it. Okay. So, you know.
Yeah, that'd be fun if you're. Yeah, that'd be fun if you ever get a chance to do it. George Bush Sr. just did it on his birthday here.
Yeah, I heard. You know, we played for his inauguration.
Did you?
Yep.
Oh, that is
in
so
Washington.
cool.
We did.
How long did you?
And we almost had a mutiny in the band because some of the band members were so opposed to doing it.
Oh, I see.
They're like diehard Democrats, you know.
Yeah,
Then it was like, hey guys, this is about music. This is a great honor, a great opportunity. Let's leave politics and egos behind and enjoy the honor. And we did.
Yeah.
It was really, really wonderful to do that.
Have you ever seen the Sylvan Theater in Washington?
Don't know. I don't remember.
Okay, you know the big George Washington monolith that's standing there.
Yeah, sure, of course. Oh, that, of course.
Okay, right next door to it is the Sylvan Theater, which is an outdoor theater. Mm-hmm. And in the spring of 2010, I'm producing a concert there for charity. And if you're free, I am. I'm all yours. Are you kidding?
I swear to God. And well, tell me what the benefit is for.
It's for your benefit and my benefit. What I'm going to do, we're going to have 8 hours of music, and I'm going to come on first with my music people, which will be 6 children from Kenya.
That sounds great. You know what? Maybe I can bring some of the Lagan students there, because they're awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Because
then I can jump on stage and do a song or two with them.
Yeah, absolutely. Because when your time comes, we're going to ask you to stand up and tell people about your charity and ask them to support it.
Yeah.
And present your charity, and then we're going to ask you to do a little music for a little while to keep people entertained, so that they can look at the charity.
Easy.
Yeah.
See, what a great idea! What a great initiative.
Yeah, we're calling it the Concert for Humanity, and so various groups are going to come and perform and give various charities for people to look at. I'm going to be representing one.org and Grace Children's Orphanage, and one other thing that I don't want to disclose yet because I don't have permission to say it. And I'm also going to be doing LCD Kenya charity school, because my friend Steve Alita, who's going to bring the children to perform, has an orphanage there with 500 children in it, and half of them got AIDS, and he is the sole supporter. He provides for all 500 of those children from his business.
Wow.
Yeah.
What an honorable man.
Oh my God, he's wonderful, Adriana. He's just the most wonderful thing in the world.
Good.
You know?
Good to hear that. That people are doing the right thing.
Oh, Thea Pelt's here. I'm going to tell her to call in. What I wanted to tell you, though, if you come, I'm going to invite you in on MySpace. You're a member of MySpace.
Yeah, please do.
My blog is dedicated to the concert, so if you subscribe to my blog, you can see how my progress is going. Right now, I've rented the theater, and the only thing I'm trying to overcome is the bond issue. But I can't do the bond issue until I find out who's going to perform, because they said depending on who's going to perform is going to determine how high the bond is.
Right.
So once I settle,
it's all going to fall into place. Don't worry about it.
I think so. Anyway, that would be great if you could bring the Lamont kids or whatever. That would be. Will you go ahead and tell them about that again one more time?
LagandMusic.org is my foundation.
That would be so wonderful. And I'm only inviting special people. I've invited Ringo Starr, Metallica, John Mellencamp, Paul Revere and the Raiders, and I'm going to invite some musicians from here on BlogTalk. And I've invited you now, and I've invited Janice Joe and Kelly Ritchie from their. Kelly Ritchie, by the way, I believe is the greatest guitar player in the world. I'm not sure if she is, but I think she is. So.
Great. That sounds really, really wonderful.
Well, let's get back to you, because this is supposed to be about you. I want to play another song and get you to tell us about it.
What You Got? That's a fun, uplifting song that I recorded in a car on my laptop in GarageBand. That is the music. And when I got home, there was a party going on in my house, and I decided to come up with some lyrics right there and then with one of the people who were at the party, and we just recorded it. So you'll hear all kinds of noise, and it's just fun. It was very organic, very spontaneous, and it's called What You Got. And the featured artist on there, his name is Darman.
Darman, okay. Okay, and then right before I do that, one other thing I wanted to ask you. I'm going to plan that concert for April in 2010. So if I get a date from you that you can appear during the week of Cherry Blossom Festival, I'm going to go ahead and set the theater for that date and base that around you, and then the other musicians, if they show up, they can show up on your time.
Yeah, you just let me know, okay?
Okay, we'll do that. All right, I'm going to play, what was the name of the song again, love? I forgot.
What You Got?
What You Got. All right, we're going to play that here in just about 30 seconds as soon as I find it.
Hello, this is Adriana, and I hope you enjoy this new track.
I'll introduce
Oh, I heard that.
you.
Pardonne-moi, I'm sorry, bist du abgefahren? Oh no, du es frei. No, what's up, that's good. Shake it down. Shake it. Yeah, what you got? Shake it.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Caller, you're on the air with Adriana and Dean.
Hi there.
Hi, who's this?
This is Adriana. Who is this? Who am I talking to?
This is Dean. There's a caller on the line with us.
Yes, and I just got word from Vinny that you guys would love to talk to somebody like me, so I said I'd call in.
Oh, thank you so much for calling in. That's wonderful. We did want to speak to you, absolutely.
Who is this?
My name is Laurel, and I work with Vinny on different projects and do different things, and my focus is on green technology and green living, and I've worked with organic natural products in different companies, and I just think it's so important to have that mentality going forward in the world, because we're not going to be able to stay the way we are if we don't start embracing these new technologies. What do you guys think?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, Adriana's on the line. Feel free to ask her a question if you'd like.
Yeah, Ariana, tell me a little bit about your background.
Well, I come from a time where I can say I am very happy to be alive today, where 50 is the new 30, and green is the new black. How about that?
Exactly. I like those two lines.
You're all wonderful. I think Vincent's on the line with us too.
Plus, I'm born St. Patrick's Day, so I love green.
Yeah, green is great. Not just Kelly green or mint green, but all kinds of green,
all
right?
kinds of green. Green is good.
Have you been able to hear any of Adriana's music so far, Laurel?
I just heard the song that was playing when I came on.
What did you think? Did you like it?
It's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought.
What kind of music do you normally listen to?
I normally listen to country and some other, music that makes me happy, has a good beat, but then I love listening to like world music that's just a little different flair and has a lot of drum beats to it or has a lot of, interesting, harmonies to it or whatever. I like music if it's good.
Okay, well, I got a song for you, just for you. It's got all these things in it, except for the country. And it's called Garden of Sin.
Oh, that's one of my favorites, by the way.
Sounds interesting.
And it's a green garden.
Okay.
Shall we play that for her and get her opinion of it?
Yeah, I think so. That's just for her.
All right. We're going to play this just for you, Laurel.
Excellent.
Let me get... Here we go. This is Adriana singing Garden of Sin from her new album, Tagged.
Many
I think that's my favorite song because it's a little dark and mysterious, and I like mysterious.
And how did you like it?
I liked it a lot. It made me feel like belly dancing.
Oh, good.
Did
Did you like the harmonies?
I did. I wish I was listening to it live instead of on the phone, but I think it's very makes me think of swirly belly dancing with holding scarves and swirling them in the air, and I don't know. It
makes you feel free, huh?
It does.
It makes me feel free. That's why what the inspiration behind it was. Now, you can listen to it anytime you like for free. If you go to my website, AdrianaKaegi.com, you can also download it on iTunes, eMusic, or Amazon.com, or you can also listen to it.
Website for me?
Sorry?
Can you spell that website for me?
AdrianaKaegi.
Okay, AdrianaKaegi.com?
That's my name.
Okay.
And you can listen to the whole album there for free. And if you like any particular song or the whole album, you can download it on whatever site you have an account with. Or you can also send me an email and request a physical CD with a beautiful cover that I will dedicate for you and sign and ship to you.
Wow.
If you have a PayPal account.
I do.
Okay.
I see your site.
And it's also available on eBay.
I see. I've been on Reverb Nation before, so that's pretty
okay, well, my Reverb Nation URL is reverbnation.com/Adriana K.
Oh, Adriana K.
It's Adriana with just one N, and that's as easy as that. You just go there and you listen to it. And you have also some additional fan-exclusive free downloads of songs that are not on the album, and a song also you get to listen to for free in addition to it.
Huh. That's part of the why we do these programs, Laurel, is because what happens is a lot of times people get locked into one kind of music like country or rock or something, and I personally like all kinds of music, everything that exists. And when we present people like this with a different genre than what you're used to, a lot of times you'll find that you like their music, and then you'll want to listen to them more. So that's part of the idea behind the show, is to present. Adriana is a great star. She's been around for a while, but the idea is to present new artists, like Adriana, because she's been with the band before, but now she's on her own,
Yeah, that's my first solo album ever. I've performed solo for many years, but I've never actually put out a solo album.
Well, I'd like your cover.
Sorry?
Yeah, it's
with the messy hair. That's great.
Oh, thank you. There's also if you go, you can read all the press, which they're really wonderful reviews, and you can look at my live performing and also my music video on my site as well, if you click on the video tab or the press tab.
Adriana Kaegi? Okay.
AdrianaKaegi.com. AdrianaKaegi.com.
Well, I'm definitely going to listen to it.
Yeah, and please give me feedback. I love feedback. And I'm everywhere. I'm on Facebook. I'm on MySpace. I'm on Twitter. You name it. I'm everywhere.
Yeah, I'll be friend you on Facebook. That's no problem. It's
great.
Wherever. Yeah, that'd
Laurel,
be awesome.
No, I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear what you think.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good.
And keep in touch, and that was really awesome you called in. It was really lovely talking to you. And remember, green's the new black.
Well, if you guys ever want to know anything about what I do, I have a blog, and I am on Facebook, and so you can see my blog and my links, but if you want me to just tell you what it is now, it's www.bestlifepossible.com.
That's easy, bestplacepossible.com.
Best life possible.
Oh, okay. bestlifepossible.com. Great.
Yeah, bestlifepossible.com. But yeah, I'll find you on Facebook, and we'll be friends. And who is also on this call?
Vincent, I think, is on the call. But Laurel, I wanted to ask you something. What's your location?
My location is Raleigh, North Carolina.
Oh, okay. Vincent's in California, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, okay. Well, Vincent's on the line. Yeah, Vincent's on the line, and I wanted to tell everybody that might be listening, we only have 10 minutes left in the program, so if anybody wants to call in and speak with Adriana, please do soon, because we only have 10 minutes left. Vincent, go ahead and say hi to Adriana.
Hi, Adriana.
Hello there. How are you?
I'm doing great. Our friend Dean has returned from the Emerald City.
You're in California, aren't you?
I am.
Where in California? I used to live there.
In Bakersfield, presently.
Oh, I used to live in Los Angeles in a place called Los Feliz.
Yeah, I know where Los Feliz is.
Yeah, I lived there for 2 years. That was really nice. I like the weather there.
Except if they pronounce it Los Feliz, it'd mean the happy people.
That's true, and I was very happy. Well, I'm still very happy. I'm always a happy person. So no wonder I ended up in Los Feliz.
hey, Dean.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you and Adriana if you guys have ever been on Tagged.
I'm on Tagged.
No, what is Tagged?
It's a website.
It's kind of like a singles bar, but what I wanted to tell you is if you go and check the value as a pet, there's people trading you, between friends. I'm worth $26,000. Laurel's worth about $76,000, and Catherine's worth over $1 million.
Oh my goodness!
Pretty cool, huh?
Wow. Is that something that you're advising me I should join? That maybe I'll have good numbers.
Well,
it depends on
noticed.
It depends on whether your friends want to trade you as one of their pets.
Well, my favorite song probably ever is Iggy Pop's "I Want to Be Your Dog." So.
Well, here's your chance.
You see?
I think Iggy Pop's a member.
He probably is.
Vince, you're great, buddy. I love you.
Crazy, yeah.
Each time you go there, you earn $2,000 in pet monopoly, pet money.
Now, how do you turn the pet monopoly money into real money is the question.
That's what I want to know.
We buy you, and then we get more money.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you just have to see it to believe it.
Adriana, it's called tagged.com.
Tagged.com.
Okay. I will definitely have a look at it. I can't promise I will join.
That's right.
Yeah.
And if I do, I'll probably do it anonymously anyway. So just to have a look at you guys and follow you and follow too.
You should do it.
Just put your picture on there, and you'll get bought a lot of times.
Okay.
Yeah, you should do it as Adriana, though. You should do it as Adriana, though, and see how many people try to buy you.
Okay. Well, shall we make a bet right now? What do you think I'll be worth in a month from now?
I don't know, but the first month I was with them, I had 300 people. So, and I'm not as famous as you. I'm not as famous as you are.
Well, my goal isn't to get a lot of people, so maybe I need to have that as my goal.
Everything has its value.
Okay, I'll bet you $5.
I just bought Kevin Hodge for about $4,600. He's still going pretty cheap.
I'll bet Adriana $5 if she joins it. She'll have 1,000 people in a month.
In a month. How much did she say you're going to give me again if that happens?
$5.
$5. I'll take that. Okay, good. I don't feel bad about taking $5. Okay. That's a bet.
And now, when you come to do the concert in Humanity with us in the spring, now I can only pay you $1. Will that be okay?
It's okay.
Okay.
It's more about the bet than it is about the money, is it?
Yes.
That's right. It's about feeling worthy online.
Yes. It's good to feel worthy, period.
Yes.
However you can get that feeling.
That's right.
Virtual is not bad.
We only have 5 minutes. Do you have any closing thoughts that you want to say? I'm going to end the show with the Hamptons because it was one of my favorite songs.
And there's also a video I did. I wouldn't call it a music video because I'm also a video blogger. I like covering events that I go to. And I went to this summer opening event sponsored by the Hampton magazine in the Hamptons, and I covered it and, of course, used my song, Hamptons, for it. And it just turned out so perfect. To me, it is a music video, but, you know, have an open mind when you look at it because the music goes in and out and people talk. But it just really totally captures what the song is all about and what I'm trying to say in the song. Okay. And that is on YouTube called Hamptons and Adriana Kaegi tag. Those are the keywords.
Okay, let's play that then, and I'll come back and say goodbye to you when the show's over.
Oh no!
We only got 4 minutes. I can't believe we've been 2 hours. I can't believe I kept you that long.
Old real estate axiom, location, 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 could also be zip code, zip code, zip code, zip code, zip code, zip code. An instant delineator of wealth and status. And where do you live? Eleven nine 11937 and 11932. Wealth and status. Location, location, location. Do you take the chimney? Do you have a driver? A limo, perhaps? Zip code, zip code, zip code. Zip code, zip code, zip code. 11968, 11937, and 11932. Wealth and status. Location, location, location. Zip code, zip code, zip code. Zip code, zip code, zip code.
I'm going to go ahead and stop that a little short, Adriana, so I can say goodbye.
Okay.
We've only got.
You there?
Only got 60. Yeah, we only have 60 seconds left. When you told me you played for Princess Diana, you just totally overwhelmed me. So I can't believe that I've had such a star on my show. It's just unbelievable. I want to thank you very much.
Well, you're very welcome. It was a great pleasure talking to you and the two friends who called in, and hope to be on your show again real soon, and I can't wait to be on stage with you in Washington.
Ann Thea says to tell you your music's great. She just typed it in the chat room. Laurel, thank you for coming on the show with us. We enjoyed having you. We should get together and have we should get together and have a green show sometime.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Adriana, if you ever have any free time, just come to some of my shows and just be a guest in the chat room and call in and talk to us and stuff.
I sure will.
And if you ever wish to do a show with me again, I hope you had fun, and I hope you'll do it.
I had a great time. Absolutely. I'm working on my next album already, so something should be coming out soon.
Excellent. And I hope to see you at the Concert for Humanity also.
Definitely.
Okay. Thank you, love.
Thank you so much. It was a great pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Okay. Goodbye, everyone.